The door is locked. The referee has rung the bell, and this steel cage match is officially underway.
Oh, shot to the jaw.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Launched into the cage.
Bang!
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Punch lands.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Oh, what a kick. Oh, ouch. And starting to climb up the side of the cage.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
He's trying to make his way up the cage, and he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Now for the hard part.
He can taste victory now.
This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
Oh, face full of steel. It looks like, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
He's pulled back down mid-climb.
No one's going to freely allow you to just scale the cage.
Oh, with authority.
Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh, what impact.
Absolute dominance from the Warrior.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
Sitting on the cage. What's the next move from here? He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Oh, he's almost there.
He better move.
Taking off up the wall, the cage now. And here we go, victory in sight.
Both feet still need to hit the floor.
That's just a technicality now. You gotta admire the determination here.
And he did it! Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner,
There it is, the steel cage. The unforgiving structure is made to keep the outside interference out and all the action between the competitors in.
Nowhere to hide. These superstars just have to fight it all out in the confines of the cage. And this crowd is more than ready.
Ripped off the top turnbuckle. Only one way to go.
Oh, my goodness! He sent flying down to the canvas.
Back down and back to the drawing board for him. Caught with a punch.
Clothesline! So effective. Oh!
Strong kick. My goodness. Ooh, sharp kick.
And he's calling for it. Let him out of here.
Cage matches work. How could they not work? If they didn't work, everybody would still be in the cage.
Down with the bulldog.
Boom, what impact! Lands a kick to the gut, turning the tables. Clothesline!
What impact!
They're showing blatant disregard for their opponent. Into the cage.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
Here he goes, up the wall of the steel cage.
Oh, wasn't fast enough there.
And all that progress comes to an end.
This fight continues.
He's able to counter that.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
Starting to scale the cage wall.
One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. This fight continues.
Triple H counters.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
And now he needs to hurry, needs to escape. Oh!
As we can see, the cage cuts off any easy routes of escape. What's your best strategy for dealing with that?
Stand your ground and throw your best shot. The cage is designed to test you as a fight. Lift off!
Oh! Ooh, that kick stopped me in your tracks. Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Ultimate Warrior lost a bit of energy taking that attack there.
Both arms hooked.
Triple H pedigree!
Oh no, Warrior in trouble. Goodness gracious. Working to neutralize that arm.
Triple H taking the upper hand.
Triple H is just plain brutal. Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
Best seat in the house, sitting up high on top of the cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
And he did it! Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner, Triple H.
The steel cage is looming around our competitors. The door's shut, the gloves are off. No choice but to go through your opponent. Climbing, headed for the top of the cage.
Going up and possibly out. Ooh!
An electric chair off the cage.
Electric chair.
He's sent back to the mat in a heap.
Crumpling to the cage floor. Ooh. Working the midsection there. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Oh, what a right!
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. Tagged with a punch.
Roddy Piper able.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading.
Whether it's...
And breaks out of the sleeper.
Clothesline! He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
Climbing up the cage now. He counters with a great reversal. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over. And he did it! inside the cage.
Here is your winner, Triple H.
The steel cage has been locked shut, and there's nowhere to go now but at each other. For this competition, we have Michelle McCool and Chyna. And on the other side of the ring, they are facing off with Trish Stratus and Lita.
A true test of will is about to unfold before us in one of the harshest matches WWE has to offer. Steel cage matches present a challenge for even the most experienced superstars. If you ask me, the best strategy is to go all out and be as brutal as possible.
Well, I'd recommend a more cerebral approach. You have to outsmart your opponent by thinking outside the cage to get the win.
Two very different but equally effective tactics. And making it all the way to the top of the cage really has to balance now. And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
I would tell her don't look down, but all there is now is down.
Yeah, the easy part was getting up there.
These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
Yeah, a very motivated Chyna in front of us. In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount. Trying to escape the cage!
That holds back Lita's attack. Watch out! Oh, ouch!
Michelle is feeling it now. This fight is pumping her up.
Nothing fancy about that. Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Oh! Oh!
This is not going to end well.
All our progress comes crashing down.
I don't think that's how she imagined it going. And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
Chyna put a stop to that. She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
This is her chance. She has to keep her cool.
She's headed up, attempting to climb the wall of the cage.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen. Freedom is just feet away for her. She just needs to make it down to the outside.
Come on. Careful, careful. You got this.
Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
I don't envy her position.
I can't watch.
Going to ascend the cage.
This is it. Just got to reach the floor now.
No one there. Victory now, just moments away.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here are your winners, the team of Michelle McCool and Chyna.
This cage match is over, and here's the team that survived the steel.
A steel cage match takes years off a competitor's career. And with even more competitors in that cage, that brutality got multiplied.
But for this team, it was all worth it.
This one will not be for the faint of heart as these superstars chose the steel cage match to settle their dispute tonight. Set for this matchup, we have Triple H and Wade Barrett. And in the other corner, they will be dealing with Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Despite all your rage, you are now locked in a cage. What is lost in here can never be saved.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy. You cannot waste any time when you start the climb. You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Starting to climb up the steel cage. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
It's not over yet.
It took all he had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed.
And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight. Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Crashing to the mat. He comes crashing back down.
A nasty fall, and now he has to quickly regroup.
He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape. And now going to start the climb up the cage.
Trying to take him down from the mountaintop. Trying to force him back inside.
Locked up now, top of the cage.
This is bad.
And saw what was coming there.
Oof. And what now? Driving their opponent into the cage. The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
And he crashes back down before getting too far.
Might have pulled something on that landing.
He's trying to climb up the steel cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
And that was a precisely measured attack. Hauls him back into the cage.
Desperation defense on display.
He reaches the top, and victory hangs in the balance now. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
This is what he's been training for. This moment right here.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there.
He's tossed down to the mat.
Still not any easier to make it to the top of the steel cage.
Uh-oh, face first. Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Falls back to the mat.
Didn't have anywhere to escape to.
I don't think that's what he had planned.
And guys, I'm at a loss for words. It seems like Bret Hart is the one who's getting taken to school a little bit here.
And Wade Barrett made everyone behind the mic proud with that move.
It's not over yet.
It took all he had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed. This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight. Uh-oh, face first.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
He falls down, off the cage, and back to the canvas.
Still a long way to the top, especially when you're sent all the way back down to the mat.
Powerbomb!
Ripped off the cage wall.
Back into the ring.
A ruinous end to whatever the plan was.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
Makes it to the top, and now just needs to find a way down. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there.
And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Now for the hard part.
He can taste victory now. Retaliation from the Hitman. retaliates.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Wade Barrett is really showing his confidence.
Oh my! Butterfly suplex.
Wade Barrett is really showing his confidence.
Into the cage with Fury. Not a good spot to be in. Finds a way to get out of it. That indecisiveness proved to be costly. Oh, here you go.
A bit of provocation from Barrett. Can the Anvil come back from that?
His body is showing the effects of this match.
Reaching this point in the steel cage, everything's all starting to come to a head now.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
He's reached the highest limit of the cage now.
A bit of provocation from Barrett.
Power slam. Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent. Face first into the cage.
Oh no, he is in a bad way.
Well, he got busted wide open by that attack.
He's dragged right off the cage, down to the mat.
That's got to sting at this point.
And now perched at the top of the steel cage. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
This is what he's been training for. This moment right here. There's the bell, and he survives this brutal cage match.
Here are your winners, the team of Triple H and Wade Barrett.
Big win for this team inside the steel cage.
It takes a ton of teamwork to keep things together in a steel cage, but you're looking at the team that managed it the best.
Here we go, and this steel cage match is expected to be a brutal one tonight. Ready for this bout, we have Triple H, Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, and Andre the Giant.
This is a dangerous match, you guys. The steel cage is a friend to no one. You understand what it's like being a friend to no one, right, Saxton?
Wait, you take that back, Corey.
Scrambling up the cage wall now. Bang! He finds a counter.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Nasty impact.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
Powerbomb! And he's brought down from his climb with a thud. That couldn't have... Oh no, Andre!
Bad spot for Hogan.
Finds a counter for Savage. You really have to have eyes in the back of your head in a match like this. Isn't that right, Corey?
That's the truth, Cole. A fatal four-way is a match of constantly moving pieces where timing is everything. You really have to pick your spots here because you have three other superstars all gunning for the same thing.
Taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards.
Oh no! Scoop slam by Hulk!
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
Oh my goodness! He's sent back to the mat in a heap.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him. The game is one step ahead.
Yes, press! Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent. Slips away just in time.
Choke slam!
Landed.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far. Trying to escape the cage!
Oh no! From the top rope! And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
Slam! What impact! Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
You gotta admire the determination here.
Trying desperately to escape. Oh! Going to try and scale the steel cage wall.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Oh.
Making a move, but isn't the right moment.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Nasty impact!
Falls back to the mat.
Didn't have anywhere to escape to. Some real damage was done there.
What a fall. You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't let it slip and fall. Just caught flush.
He's looking to climb the steel cage now.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Trying to escape the cage.
And crashing a long way down. A flat-out power into the scoop slam. Andre might never have experienced a blow like that one. Gonna scale the cage wall now. Get slammed down.
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount. Oh, man. Trying to escape the cage. Uh-oh. Elbow throw, saying not today. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter. Boom. Double axe handle right on target.
Taking out the knee.
Both arms hooked.
Pedigree. Trademark execution from the game. Trying to escape the cage.
He falls down off the cage and back to the canvas.
Sent crashing down. How much more can they take?
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Oh my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
And Hogan facing more damage as this match continues.
Kind of lucky to only be this bagged up in a lengthy fatal four-way match.
Lift it up. What's next? He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
Rolling up and possibly out.
Look at Andre the Giant.
Andre drops a massive elbow. End of the line for the game.
Clothesline right to the back of the neck. Big reversal from the Hulkster. Here we go. Heads up the cage.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
Crashing a long way down.
Ripped off the cage wall.
Back into the ring.
I don't think that's what he had planned. Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
And he's brought down from his climb with a... The incredible Hulk Hogan sets up his opponent. He's able to reverse it. They're going to use the cage as a weapon. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Ooh. He's going to ascend the cage.
Brutal club.
ready to ascend the steel cage.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
This is a mugging.
Trying to escape the cage.
Oh, no! From the top rope! He comes off the cage and lands hard in the ring.
A rough way to land if I've ever seen one.
What a chancery. This has been an absolutely brutal display of will from these men.
You can see their flames starting to flicker, and it's only a matter of time before one goes out. You gotta admire the determination here.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
I don't think anyone wants to spend any more time in this cage.
Bang! He's going to ascend the cage.
Going up and possibly out.
Scaling the steel cage wall. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Oh, he's almost there.
He better move.
No room for error or fighting up there in midair. I might have to close my eyes. Oh, man. Uh-oh, face first.
Lashing to the mat.
The Giant has him staring at the lights.
He's trying to make his way up the cage.
Top rope. The elbow from the Macho Man. The game down might be it for Triple H.
And now looking even worse for wear.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Got him up.
Massive atomic drop. And Hogan shaking off the effects of this matchup to mount some offense.
Rare to see the Giant vulnerable like this.
He comes crashing back down.
A nasty fall, and now he has to quickly regroup. To the sky. Boom.
Uh-oh. Going up the wall, the steel cage now.
Oh, look out. Ooh.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Shoulder tackle. And Andre gets forced into the defensive.
You know that Hulk has to be having thoughts of ending things soon.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
Nasty impact.
He's dragged right up the cage, down to the mat.
Looked like something got twisted. There's the bell, and he survived.